welcome back to the fucking show, ladies and gentlemen. This is none other than Hangin' Heavy. And today is gonna be another one of those days where we got a group of boys. And let's go ahead and bring them in. Introducing, as always, the lovely Garbage Fire.
Damn, I was first.
And coming in smooth, trying to lay it on thick. Puppy Ray. And as is starting tradition around here, we're gonna go ahead and kick the show off with a shot of Rich and Rare. So let's do that. You boys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Okay, so, fucking... Yeah, we were having a little technical difficulty there, because nobody can make an app that works fucking correctly, but whatever. Yeah, so we got Poppy and we have Garbage Fire. So we're a bunch of hot boys. And we were discussing it's like a dog. We were discussing a little bit of a game plan of how we were going to come into the show without having a fucking just come into it all willy-nilly. And we got a game plan now. So what was that?
Do we?
Not really, but whatever. It's cool.
Ready to 2-minute warning style? Or last 2 minutes?
2-minute warning.
Sure.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and since it's a fresh month, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of music critiquing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with your mom. This is your mom. Now, today we have a random assortment of genres and could be super edgy music, and we've chosen before so that we don't sound like bumbling idiots, but that's okay. And we went ahead and threw these numbers 1 through 3 into a random number generator, and we picked the order of 3 because that's so hard to figure out. And your boy Desecrators, he came up number 1. And the one that I chose is from the group I Farm, and the album is titled Sincerely Robots. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a 1-2 over, and if you want to go ahead and pause the podcast here, you can look it up for yourselves and see if we hit the nail on the head. So with that being said, we'll be right back. Richard. And we're back. So we just listened to I Farm, the album Sincerely Robots, and it was released in 2000. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents because it was my pick, and immediately listening to the first track or whatever, I immediately got a handle on them. We were kind of the only thing that came out in my iTunes library, it said punk, Now that's probably the most generic title ever, and sometimes it's wrong because the last time we did this, fucking it said every album was punk when it wasn't, and it's probably wrong right now, but on the weird chance a broken clock is right 2 times a day. Fucking, they're a punk band. So here, let me read their biography. I Farm were a skate punk rock band, later turned melodic hardcore punk with pop punk and thrash elements. And this album is their second album, and I mean, I liked it. It immediately made me want to play Tony Hawk. And I mean, they're skate punk, and I called it immediately when I heard it.
Yeah, it is gay, but I don't know. Uh, I didn't like it. It's not for me, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
I don't mind skate punk. I feel like they were too over the place. I guess
yeah. They're super chaotic.
yeah, I guess that's what punk's trying to
Yeah,
be like.
that's what punk is. Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
don't put me in a box, man.
yeah, man. It'll punch your face, whatever. But no, like even the punk bands have like a flow to it, chaotic
The
flow.
good ones do.
Yeah,
Hold on,
this
hold on,
one's
hold on,
just
hold on. The good ones do.
and this one's just I don't know, like it is heavy. I'll tell you that. It's freaking heavy for a punk band, I say. But not for me.
Yeah. Punk isn't for everyone.
Like I like some punk, here and there. I'm picking on my punk.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. This one's I don't know. Like I just didn't get it.
No, like to me, this sounds like if you were to walk into a skate shop, this would be like in the background.
Like a not shitty, but a real skate shop,
Yeah,
somewhere.
like a one where people actually go to. Not
Yes,
not where like they just sell all the generic fucking big brands.
not the yeah, not the ones in the malls or shit like
Yeah.
that. This is like a true skater shop and
Yeah,
shit.
like if skate shops had the dive bar of skate shops.
Yeah,
Yeah. What did you think, garbage?
I think you kind of defined it. Like, it makes me want to go into like GameStop and go through the dollar bin and find the Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Yeah.
and go buy a PlayStation for like $20 and
Yeah, immediately that's like the vibes I got from it. It's high energy. It's punk, right?
I mean, but I kind of get what Papi's saying though. Like, it was a little too chaotic. I still kind
Yeah.
of like it where you have the musical structure. Kind of like, I mean, Rancid is punk, right?
Yeah, well, Rancid is they're street punk. That's a different kind of punk. I mean,
yeah.
I mean now they're super commercial, but like in their heyday, they were fucking grimy, like fucking. Those are the punks that you see them and you're like, oh, those guys definitely stink. Those guys haven't showered in the last couple days.
A la madre.
Yeah, man. There's actually a whole lifestyle. Like people would live under the bridge, punks and shit.
Yeah.
My
The
nano was a punk like that.
Really?
Yeah, when he was in Sacramento, man.
Oh, wait, Sacramento's Cali, right?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, that's Cali.
Oh yeah, not here.
Well, but yeah, they have more of that like surf punk and ska and
Yeah.
shit.
Surf punk now, dude. There's too much
Yeah,
goddamn subcategories to
if
music.
there's a name for it, there's definitely a music genre.
Yeah.
So here, because we have no beaches or anything, what is like creek punk or what the fuck?
Monte punk.
Monte
Yeah,
punk.
Monte punk for sure. A monte is like a wooded ditch. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you could call a monte a lot of things. Yeah, it's basically like the unwalked path. Like, just we don't have forests here. Like, mostly everything that grows is fucking weeds
Dude,
cactus
it's a
or
It's
mesquite
gifted tree.
dude.
trees.
To keep it simple, dude, it's a ghetto bush. That's what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's a ghetto forest, dude. That's what a monte
no,
is, man.
if you were to imagine a swamp dry, that's what the monte is. A monte, like literally, if you could picture like what a nasty, like really shit smelling fucking swamp looks like, just imagine that, but really dry. And
Instead
that's
of
what.
alligators, we got the lizards and iguanas.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, instead of alligators, yeah, they're fucking snakes and shit. Yeah. So fucking I farm sincerely robots.
Yeah, come on, let's start a movement here.
Yeah,
Monte
yeah.
punk.
We'll start some Monte punk.
So anybody that comes out of this town is gonna be monte punk now. Oh yeah, let's start that.
We just
We're
coined the
starting
phrase
we're
right
starting
here.
a new wave. Monte punk. Yeah, and the name of the group will be fucking Monte Trash. So yeah, moving on from that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get Poppy's number came up, and he chose a good one. This one I just picked up, and literally it looks like fucking like the most generic fucking album cover of all time. It just looks like really poorly rendered or fucking digitally created water.
You know what it reminds me of? Fucking stupid Barbie band. You ever seen the cover of it?
Oh yeah, yeah, Aqua.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, totally. Definitely shows our age, but whatever. Fucking okay. So, just picture going to the local community fucking swimming pool and looking into the deep end. That's what this album cover looks like. And the group is Liquefied. The album 13 Methods of Hallucination. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this motherfucker in, and we're gonna give it a listen, and we'll be right back. If you want to join us and get a little taste of what we're doing, go ahead and pause right here and YouTube Liquefied. 13 methods, excuse me, of hallucination. I'm trying to hold in a burp and it's like sucking ghost dicks. So with that being said, we'll be right back. Richard.
It's on Spotify.
Oh, well, there you go.
What's the name of it?
Hanging Heavy. It's on Spotify. Yeah, Liquefied. 13 Methods of Hallucination. Richard. And we're back. And I think we're in unanimous decision. Liquefied. 13 Methods of Hallucination. Now, if you can find where to listen to this, go ahead. Now, in iTunes, it comes up as Electronica, and that's essentially what I figured. But let's get Poppy's point of view first, since this is what he picked.
Yeah, it's electronica, try hop or breakbeat, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Like I was telling Garbage, it's like poor shit, but just a crappy version of it.
not as good.
That's good. But like it has potential if I guess like a producer will actually put its time.
Do his fucking job.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I guess the 13 reasons, or the 13 methods.
13 Methods of Hallucination, yeah.
28 with the poor shit. Fuck, right?
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
Garbage, what did you think?
It's not the worst thing we've listened to, but
No, I don't
yeah,
think...
but it's by far like I think it's just kind of like again that solid 7. If you read what the description is, you get what you expect. Like you're never gonna get anything below.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it does sound. I mean, for the time it was, I think I gotta say that it wasn't bad. Like, what was the release date again? I forgot. Like, I'm still.
Early 99, 2000. That's
1999. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad for its time. I mean, you
yeah,
don't
that's
have all
true.
the stuff that you can do nowadays. I think a lot of people nowadays, like, if you have basic knowledge of music theory and a couple of scales, the right equipment, you can replicate that really easily nowadays. So
True, true. And like you said, it's by far not the worst that I've ever heard. I have to show you. I have to show you that one later, garbage. But for now, that'll be all that you know. And okay, so the last choice, I'm not even gonna comment on fucking liquefied because you're not missing anything if you don't listen to it. To be honest,
No, you're not. No, you're not. Just listen to.
there's better shit to waste your time listening to.
or your money, because you're not gonna pay what it's worth.
Oh, okay. So, in looking for where to find any info on this project, artist group, whatever, Poppy came across somebody selling it on Amazon, and they had it for the low, low price of $123.
With 79 cents.
With 79 cents.
Oh, I like that.
And I bought it for $3 American. So,
Nice.
yeah, I think I'm gonna flip it on Amazon.
You blew it!
Cause that's if someone has bought it at that price, then you're an idiot.
Yeah, say that for $120.
I'm gonna fucking lowball that motherfucker and sell it for $80, so that nobody buys him and they buy mine. Hey, baby, that's just business, baby. That's just business. Okay, so for the last one, we're gonna listen to Garbage's choice, and he chose 40 Below Summer, the album The Last Dance. And this came out in 2006, and looking at the album artwork, it's your fucking generic run-of-the-mill metal band looking shit. So if you want to look it up and listen along with us, that's 40 Below Summer, The Last Dance. So we're going to get into it, and we'll be right back. Rich and Ray. And we're back. And 40 Below Summer. Let's go with you, Garbage, since that was your pick.
I didn't like it. Straight up,
Straight
I
up.
didn't like it. Straight up, dude. Like I usually will give you like that's what I expect, but no, like I think music from that time was already generic sounding.
Yeah.
So like when you don't even give us like the high quality stuff, the vocals were not too out there, the riffs are not memorable.
Yeah.
So it's actually a lot less than what I would expect. So and then I don't know, man. It's not something that I want to listen to again.
Yeah, yeah. and you, puppy?
Shit, dying.
Oh,
I already knew this band before. It's funny because we were talking about Napster earlier, and I downloaded their, I guess maybe their first CD, I guess, before they got signed by a major company or whatever label. And they sound different now, dude. They sound way shittier than the first time. Yeah, it's not good music. It's just really, really horrible generic stuff.
Yeah.
Early 2000.
I mean, it sounds like a 2000.
Yeah, they are.
But we're gonna have another. What the hell are they? What's their category? Like, what are they?
In iTunes it says metal. But
And G,
if you ask me, like I'm no professional, but I mean I've been around. I would call that hard rock?
Yeah.
Question mark?
New
okay. Nah, we're gonna call this Monte Hard Rock. Anything that is below.
Monte Rock. It's contemporary Monte Rock.
Yeah, dude. Because I think that's gonna be a thing, man. Anything below a 7 is gonna be. We're gonna put it as Monte.
Yeah.
Because it's just.
If it's not self-produced, and they were trying to make a good album, it's Monte music.
Monte music. Yep.
Well, again, disappointed, and another. I want to say I like the skater punk. Okay. Maybe I'll listen to it. Maybe not. I'm probably leaning more towards the maybe not. But I'm gonna say it's another fucking 0 out of 3 that were good. And the good thing is they're fucking cheap, so I don't mind doing it at all. But I'm already getting a lot of albums that I don't know what to do with. I don't want to throw them away because that's a lot of trash. So I might like create CD wallpaper with all this garbage ass fucking music.
I was gonna say that. Decorate it. Use it as decoration.
Yeah. So I guess another 3 to the wall of shame. This was your mom.
This is your mom.
Now, during the break, we kind of had been discussing something that we talked about previously, and that's movies that are not connected directly, but that could be in like the same universe or a prequel, sequel kind of thing. I know when I brought it up, I was talking about Inception being a sequel to or the prequel to
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Yeah. And the way I connected it is Inception is a movie where they infiltrate somebody's mind through or infiltrate somebody's consciousness or their train of thought or whatever, stealing ideas, implanting ideas through their own brain, right? So like, if you've never seen Inception, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But they do this by using chemicals to put you to sleep long enough for them to extract or imprint data into your own mind, right? So Inception literally was the first time that anyone tried to plant an idea. Usually they use it to steal ideas or thoughts or whatever, secrets. And at the time that this movie was taking place, this whole technology or whatever is like black market shit. Like this is like you fucking go onto the deep web and when you're not looking for hitmen or fucking weird fucking murder websites, you're doing this for whatever reason, right? So like it's super shady and it's illegal. And for me, what ties it into Total Recall is in Total Recall, they're essentially doing the same thing. They're implanting memories of vacations that you can't afford to go on to or go to. And they're doing it through putting you to sleep and implanting the memory into your brain. I mean, literally the same thing, but like they already have it down to like a fucking tanning bed process, right? Like you just lay in a chair and they scramble your brains, essentially. And if you haven't seen that movie, oh shit, wrong button. There we go. If you haven't seen that movie by now,
yeah, but the original one.
Yeah. The remake sucks my ass.
If you haven't seen either one of those, then get out of your Monte, come into civilization.
For real.
Oh shit.
And So yeah, like they have the technology more perfected and streamlined and shit. So to me, that's how they connect, right? They don't have to be direct sequel, prequel, but same universe. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Um, but yeah, Papi was telling me he did a little bit of thinking, and he has one or two or
I
several.
got two.
All right, so
Two.
the floor is yours, Papi. Go ahead.
Oh, how about the Lawnmower Man as the prequel to the Matrix?
The Lawnmower Man. What the fuck is that?
You ever see? You never seen that movie?
I've never heard of it. No.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm
I,
not.
I played it for Super Nintendo.
Oh, you guys never seen the Lawnmower Man?
I heard about it, never seen it though.
The Lawnmower Man. Film from 19. Oh, this one. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
What if the law? Oh, go ahead.
no, I immediately just saw the super high tech and amazing graphics that they decided to use, or CGI that they decided to use. I mean, in 1992. Though. I'll stop being an asshole. Continue.
What if the Lawnmower Man is what's his name? The fucking engineer or whatever at the end of part 3? What's it called? I can't remember. The
It's-
old
it's-
white man?
Part 2.
No, part 3. Matrix 3.
Oh, the Watcher or whatever.
What is the architect?
The
or-
Architect. That's what it is.
There we go. What if that's the Lawnmower Man? He took over everything. Because at the end of the movie, I think he stays like in the internet. The Lawnmower Man.
Okay.
And he kind of controls the internet. What if thought all the years he's able to do AI and control all these shit and mix in the Matrix?
Yeah. Okay. So here, let me read the synopsis from the Lawnmower Man. It is the eccentric Dr. Lawrence Angelo. Oh, Pierce Brosnan. Nice. Puts mentally disabled landscaper Job Smith, Jeff Fahey, on a regimen of experimental pills and computer simulated training sequences in hopes of augmenting the man's intelligence. In time, Job becomes noticeably brighter and also begins to fare much better with the opposite sex. But as he develops psychic powers, he realizes that those around him have taken advantage of his simplicity his whole life, and he plots a bloody revenge. And it's a story by Stephen King, so that craziness makes sense now that I know that.
Yeah, man. I could see it somehow. Maybe connect. I don't know. I guess maybe you have to re-see it, the movie again. I don't know.
I think the only thing with that one is you would have to ignore all of the Animatrix movies for that to make sense.
Well, no, you don't. Because what if he's before all that? He's in the internet. He's creating AI.
Yeah.
But they explain how everything got created though.
No, I know that. I know they kind of explain how they gave AI. They made AI, and they made robots into like slaves. But robots were able to think for themselves. But what if they didn't really create it? He gave him the idea. Thinking us humans we created it, and little by little he's just taking over. He's playing the game, the long game. Eventually everything happens because he still has sympathy for humans because he was human. I don't know. That's like at the end of the movie, of the whole series.
I guess I need to see the lawnmower before I start hating.
Yeah, I need to see this fucking movie again.
Yeah, because I only got to play the game. The game didn't make sense to me.
I can imagine. What video game and movie makes sense?
Yes, Super Mario, man.
Revenge, or what was it? Revenge of the Ooze, or
Yeah.
Who was the Ooze idea? Garbage?
Yeah,
Garbage Ooze?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
But yeah, I guess you guys gotta do that see those movies
yeah,
again.
rewatch it. Yeah. Okay,
What's up?
what's your
I'm
other
not
one?
saying, it's like my other one. It's hard to say, but since the movie hasn't come out yet, but just by seeing the trailer,
Oh, okay.
I I don't know why it just came to me. Maybe because of the song. I know the song has nothing to do with it, but just the way of the tone. You guys seen the new trailer for Batman, right?
Yeah.
No,
What?
nope.
Oh, oh, what?
What? What? Yeah, boy.
God damn it, Bobby.
Look, I'm waiting for Sparkle Boy I'm waiting till the end. I don't want to
God damn
build.
it, Bobby.
All right, this is like a far-fetched fucking prequel sequel, right? Just play along, right?
Hey, the way
What?
Hollywood is doing prequel sequels, we're probably a lot closer and a lot
Right?
tighter than they are at this point. But go ahead.
Well, listen, you gotta watch this trailer garbage to understand it. Then, but I don't know if you know it's Nirvana playing in the trailer.
Yeah.
And it's fucking dark, right? The whole trailer and shit. And I was like the little those teasers they give us about the Riddler.
Yeah.
What if Seven is the prequel to Batman?
What's in the bags?
What's in the box? But think about it. What if Brad Pitt? Because at the end of the movie, right? I say Brad Pitt's Batman, but the character itself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't. We don't know what timeline, like what year it is in the new Batman, right? Doesn't seem that futuristic
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to the other two Batmans, to the Nolan or the Snyder or whoever fucking did the other Batman.
Yeah.
Like it could seem like the '90s or early 2000s Batman to the way he looks like in the car and everything. But what if? Oh, what's his name? I forgot the cops. Wherever Brad Pitt's character. You know what happens at the end, right? He obviously he's probably not gonna be a cop, but maybe he enjoyed being a cop. Like, forget the whole Batman origin story. What if this is the origin story? What happened to him that day takes vengeance to a whole nother level. He
Yeah.
becomes Batman. Because even like the Riddler shows, like, I know what you did, Batman, or like he knows like a secret of Batman, and the way he does it, like if it's from the movie Seven, like written on the wall, the way he taping the guy and shit.
Yeah.
He's like recreating the serial killer of Seven. I don't know. It has that feel.
Yeah,
right.
That's a good point. No, I never even noticed that. Yeah.
And I'm like, man, what if that could be the origin story of Batman? Fuck his parents, whatever. That stupid parent. Fucking
Killed my
origin.
mama. Yeah.
What if this happened? His fucking wife gets fucking killed, and he becomes Batman. Because even at the end of the trailer, he doesn't say, "I'm Batman. I'm fucking vengeance."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's, to me, that'd be awesome. Like, what if that could be his origin story? That's my take.
Yeah. So you want to take childhood trauma and turn it into adult trauma?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I don't know what. I'm not a psychologist. I don't claim to know fucking anything. But I mean, I think like deep-seated fucking shit that happens to you as a kid affects you way more than shit that happens to you as an adult, you know?
Yeah, but seeing that the way like that, like,
Yeah.
hey, that's not just like, oh, my wife just died.
Yeah,
so,
that's some fucking go on a killing rampage.
yeah, that's
type
me
shit.
I'm not gonna be a cop no more. I'm gonna take vengeance. in
Yeah,
another
yeah.
way.
The law ain't helping.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't there a movie like that? Oh, fuck. Judge Dredd.
There you go.
I am the law.
Sarah's just there.
And man, that's an iconic line.
Did you ever see the new one? With
Yes.
It's pretty good.
yeah, that one
Oh,
wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Way better than Stallone. Oh, yeah.
No way,
wha-
dude. What do you mean?
Oh, dude.
You like the Stallone?
Fuck yes, dude. The costumes
because
were
it's-
better
Because it's stupid, hilarious.
because it's
over the top.
yes, because it's over the top. That's what makes an action movie, man.
Yes and no. I guess it still was in those over the top action movies still hitting, but it was still stupid.
Fuck yes, those are the best, man. Did you not like Demolition Man?
No,
What?
no. I'll watch it because it's stupid.
You
but
didn't like Demolition Man?
No.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Three shells?
The Three Shells, yeah. What the fuck?
Nah.
Dude, those movies are fucking fun, man.
Whatever,
They're awesome.
whatever then, Poppy. I guess you and me have a whole different take on action.
I know. I love. Yeah, I like.
I
when
want
we
my
talk
action to be a simulation.
Yeah. It's not thing I want to see. I love my 80s action, fucking flicks and early 90s. But I don't know. Demolition Man and Judge Dredd.
They're so bad, they're good. What do you mean?
I get it. But it's like,
You clearly don't.
I get it, but it's just not for me, okay? It's not.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's an awesome twist on sci-fi, man. Like it's just like sci-fi over the top action. It's I don't know. I think it's good, man.
What do you mean? I love Big Trouble in Little China. Come on, that's even crazier.
For real. They don't make movies like that anymore, man. What the fuck?
Because they won't sell, man.
Of course they will, dude. People love fucking stupid fighting and explosions. I mean, why do you think Michael Bay makes so many movies and they make him a fuck ton of money?
Hell yeah! Look at the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, those movies. They probably
we took them to hell.
they probably don't even fucking have a plot anymore. And as long as Vin Diesel's like, we're gonna go for a ride.
We're family.
You know what would be hilarious is if like they somehow did a Fast and the Furious and Guardians of the Galaxy like crossover, where like they just land on some random planet and it happens to be Vin Diesel and he like looks to Groot and he's like,
So it's
I live
Vin
my
Diesel
life a
talking to
quarter
himself?
mile at a time, and Groot's just like, I am Groot. That would be so stupid.
What if Groot and Vin Diesel are in the same car just driving?
Oh, what if Groot is like the hula girl on Vin Diesel's car? Because doesn't he like turn into a little plant in the last movie? Spoiler alert.
So we're on Fast and the Furious 11 now because we first took them to hell against Ghost Riders, crossover with Transformers, and now they're in space with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure, Fast and the Furious 11.
We're gonna get a call from Hollywood. They're gonna take our.
They're gonna give us jobs.
Yeah, they're gonna make us write that 5-page script story and shit.
Yeah, they're gonna want us to do the storyboard. You guys have great ideas. We like where you guys are going with this. Vin Diesel drives to hell. Who thinks of that? And that's where they find Paul Walker.
Oh, dude, really?
Oh, come on. When I see you again, whoa.
Dude, we can turn it into a Dante's Inferno thing, dude. They go to hell first, go to purgatory, and end up in heaven.
The 7 layers of hell. They're gonna be driving how fast you can drive or what?
Hell yeah, wait.
No, one of the rings of hell is a race that never finishes.
And
Okay.
they find out they have to crash the car into a tree.
No. I mean, I didn't say that one. No one mentioned crispy critters until you said that, Poppy.
And we're fucking talking about hell.
There's fire everywhere. What do you mean? Well, seeing as we're talking about movies and it is the spooky times, maybe we should talk a little bit about some horror movies. So, I guess I want to preface this before we get into it. Like, I grew up in a different era of Hollywood movies. When I grew up, horror movies weren't really like the fucking popular thing, I guess. And to a certain degree, they're still not, but I mean, they're way bigger than they used to be. So for me, I grew up on the classics, like fucking traditional monster movies, right? I used to read Fangoria like a nerd. Um, and yeah, I mean, the fucking. Well, what is it? The big four? Fucking Frankenstein, the mummy, werewolf, a creature from the Black Lagoon, a vampire, fucking Dracula, no shit, the big five shit. Um, that's kind of where, like, I started off, like, rooted, I guess, and zombies came later as I got older or whatever the fuck, and then I got really into like just fucking the most gory fucking movies ever. And a lot of the times the makeup artists did a lot of the movies that I liked, right? So if you don't know anything about fucking monster makeup, Tom Savini, he's probably the biggest name in the game. He's fucking god status. He worked with George Romero on a multiple of the Living Dead. I guess that's what you would call the series. He fucking did From Dusk Till Dawn. He did a lot of makeup on that. He's consulted with Jason. He created the original Jason. I mean, like I said, like he's if there's a Mount Rushmore of special effects artists, he's for sure one of the heads. He's like the only one that I know, like by memory, by name, and fucking yeah. So let's talk a little bit about horror movies.
All right, we're gonna talk about that.
Well, modern horror movies are not really scary.
I think before we even okay, first of all, I think what do you consider modern? What year to what year, or what year and a half?
I mean, the last 10 years.
Last 10 years?
Yeah, let's just keep it broad.
You don't think The Conjuring is...
The Conjuring, yeah, it's alright.
But how about it? Do you consider it horror?
Maybe the original series, but not this. So when, fuck man, it's kind of hard. When they like announced that they were gonna redo it, I was like, it's gonna suck. There's no way they can make this good. And then like fucking Stranger Things blew up on Netflix, and they were just like, oh well, let's just use this whole cast. So that was another thing that I was like, man, fuck this. Yeah, fuck. You guys talk about that shit.
I think a lot of the stuff, man, it's like when we start judging like anything, dude. It's the thing is with horror, it's more impactful when you're young. It hits you differently,
for sure.
right? So like obviously, I kind of agree with you. Like some of like the old stuff, right? I'm pretty sure everybody has their favorites. Like, nothing's gonna go ahead and give you that same high or that same scare from the original ones. Like I know, like one of my favorite ones for me, Nightmare on Elm Street, man. Like the OG ones.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't even know how old I was, like 6, 7 the first time I saw one of them. So obviously, like when you see like Krueger and the idea, full on Inception before Inception was a thing.
Yeah.
You're the creator of Inception.
Well,
yeah, that's gonna be my prequel.
Maybe that's how it connects. Maybe they like captured him or whatever, and they like took his brain juices or some shit.
Yeah, dude.
And that's how they use it to fucking enter people's. Hey, look, there you go. You connected a movie.
There you go. And I was saying that none of mine connected, but let's go. So, but yeah.
That's a good one too. Nice.
I like again, you're never gonna have that impact. Obviously, you have like for me the mothership, like the mother of all scary movies for me is always gonna be like The Exorcist, right?
Yeah, I mean that's. I think literally like it is known as in history as the scariest movie to ever be played in theaters. And I mean, it came out in what, like the late 70s, really early
Yeah.
80s.
Mm-hmm.
It came out in a whole different time where people were not used to such obscene things.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Now,
only that, the stories that came out, like
Yeah.
just the them filming it, you're like,
yeah,
fuck.
1970. Oh shit, that's from 1973. It's older than I thought.
holy
I
shit, no
shit.
way.
It is.
I
Yeah.
was expecting 78, 79, 73. So I mean, you're practically still in the hippie days, trailing off of the 60s. Yeah, people fucking people literally walked out vomiting and shit. Fucking like, I guess what you would consider now like uh, almost cancel culture ish,
Yeah.
but they weren't like all bitch about it. They were just like, nah, this is fucked up. We shouldn't be. This shouldn't be fucking. This is smut. Uh, it's basically a snuff film. And for those of you that don't know what snuff is like just extremely graphic film, whether that's like they're really detailing portraying murders or death or like sex or fucking almost like murder porno, I guess. But fucking imagine in the 70s how people were. They were way more conservative than they are now.
Dude,
And
random fact, dude. It got released on December 26th.
Ah,
after
way.
yeah, after Christmas.
What the fuck, dude?
They didn't give a shit.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
For real. And a happy new year.
Dude, that this is actually damn, man.
I didn't know that. That's badass. Oh, that's enough of that Jesus shit. Come watch the devil, motherfucker.
But yeah, like going back to what you said, man. Like I think a lot. We're never gonna find anything that's gonna create that iconic feel to it. Like, um, I mean, maybe which was the one that you said at the Annabelle series, I guess.
The Conjuring. He said the Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Well, I mean, isn't it all
Well, I mean,
like
they're all basically the
yeah.
same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're connected some way. They're all, yeah.
Fucking. I honestly think the last horror movie, or I don't know, that I think that like caused a lot of commotion was the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that's true. But it wasn't that people were afraid of it. People were like,
They thought it
Right.
was real.
yeah, they thought it was real, but they weren't afraid of it compared to The Exorcist.
Oh no, for real.
Or
Yeah.
even Halloween. It's like
Actually,
people were afraid of trick or treating.
Yeah, that's true.
So then let me pick it back off of that. I think then in that case, like what iconic I want to say is like it introduced a new style of filming for horror stories because, and I'm actually gonna tell you, like I think the Blair Witch had that whole shaky camera kind of take on movies, but I want to say Paranormal Activity kind of maybe came after that, and
Ye-
it did the same thing. It kind of added a new style of
Yeah, that one was. I'm
The-
kind of on the fence on that one. I was
That's
thinking
true.
about that one. Like it's. I don't want to
think
say
it
it's.
was-
I don't want to say it's good, but it definitely wasn't bad.
No,
I-
yeah,
I-
it made people think because everybody knew it was a movie. No one thought it was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not like in Blair Witch. People thought was it real? Was it fake? Whatever.
Yeah.
But people knew it was a movie. But since it was shot like if it was homemade. or
Yeah,
whatever,
like if it was a found
people,
footage. Or
yeah,
whatever.
like it kept people like in there, like oh shit, this could happen to me. Like yeah, it's true. Paranormal Activity probably was the last one.
I think that's the only one, but like I said, it's only because you can only do the same thing over and over so many times. Obviously, like the slasher movies, like nowadays, is not gonna have the same impact. You have so many different takes. Like the Blair Witch, I agree, I liked it. There was a random attempt a while back, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen this one. It's called Unfriended.
Yeah.
So
That's like
the
the social media one, right?
yeah, so the concept I liked because technically it's like you're always seeing the screen, like you're
Yeah.
always seeing the computer screen. I really like the concept, but there's only so much you can do with that. Same thing with the paranormal activity. Same thing with like the Blair Witch. Like you can only do that so many times before you get tired of it,
Yeah, yeah.
and you move on to something else. Like, and I think it's doing that with everything. Like the slasher movies. I know there's a bunch of random categories in between there, like Exorcist. Right, the last one that I saw that I really liked. It's The Right with
Oh, uh,
um,
Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, one of my favorite actors, and I loved it. It was him added a twist on something that's been done so many times, but there's only so many twists you can do to that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. I don't think I've
Like
seen that one.
it's
Yeah, it was
it's
pretty good. It's
it's
not like really straight up horror, but it was since it's like somewhat based on a true story. Like just knowing that stuff like this happened, and the way they show it, you're like, whoa, shit. It freaks you out.
it's yeah, it's pretty good for its time. Like, and I guess like an okay. Let me ask you this: what do you guys think about horror sci-fi though? Like, would you consider that like actual horror?
Yes, I think like Alien. I
Yeah,
think it's a horror.
it actually comes out as horror because I was like,
Well, it is. Like, to me, I see it as a horror movie, horror survival sci-fi movie.
yeah. I mean, did you ever see Event Horizon?
Yes.
I think it's
Event
such an
Horizon.
underappreciated movie, man.
Event Horizon. Which one is that one?
What we were
Uh,
talking about last time is fucking Morpheus, fucking Lewis Fishburne, Sam Neill, the one that goes in space where the spaceship goes to hell.
yeah,
Huh.
You don't remember that? We were talking about last time. Oh, when we were playing.
yeah,
Event
like the one
Horizon.
where they hear hell and they hear the torturing and what's the
Oh yeah,
actor's
yeah,
name?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I forgot the actor's name, dude. He's pretty good.
Yeah, Sam Neill, the guy from Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ship goes to hell. I think it comes back, and they finally find him. They've been looking for that ship, and they board it, and it fucking brought hell to them, I guess, in a form, and fucking they get mind fucked by it. It's crazy.
yeah. I thought the movie just didn't get enough. Well, at least from what I recall, it didn't get enough hype or anything. And for me, it's a good movie. I actually go back watch it every once in a while.
So I guess with that in mind, just it doesn't have to be like your top five or whatever. What are some like movies that burned like an image or like a memory in your mind?
Shit. Um, you know what? Let me. Yeah, that's what Google's for.
For a while, it would be easily The Exorcist,
The
Halloween.
Exorcist.
I don't even like including
You
The
know,
Exorcist
you
because
know,
that goes on everybody's mind.
yeah, it's true. Okay, well, because that was obvious, but you know what? Halloween, not because of the guy killing people. I don't know. I think it's in the first one where the kid had. Well, it's a little quick scene when they're at the hospital, where they're entering the hospital. It's the mom taking her kid to the hospital because he fucking bit an apple, and the apple had a razor
A
blade.
razor blade, yeah.
Yeah, and like that shit stayed with me. Like, oh shit, that shit really happens. Like, fuck
Because
me,
when you're a
man.
kid, you think movies are real.
Yeah, man. Like, I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, like for me, like you during the break, you were telling me that you didn't understand how Child's Play is considered a scary movie.
Yeah.
But for me,
What?
I remember fucking Chucky scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
Really?
Dude, dude,
Yeah,
that was a classic, dude.
he
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, it was just funny. Even as a kid, when I saw it.
yeah, as a grown ass man, like pick that little baby bitch up and fucking chuck him in a fire. What the fuck's he gonna do? Um, but I mean, he's empowered with voodoo magic, papi.
Still, I didn't. I saw it as a kid. I
He's got
wasn't
like the
scared.
strength of a full grown man and the body of a baby.
You know what scared me more? Pet Cemetery than fucking
Pet
Chucky.
Cemetery also fucked me up.
Oh
Dude, and
shit, I forgot about that one.
that was fucking weird. Fucking kid with a
Do you know they
scalpel.
remade it?
Yeah,
Yes, I haven't seen it.
it's actually good.
I haven't seen the remake, but the OG fucking is a great movie. Um,
Wait, have you even seen the trailer for the new one?
I've seen the trailer for the new one. That's how I knew there was a new one. I haven't seen. I
Dude,
haven't seen it.
that kid looks almost like the original kid, man. Like I'm like the when I first saw the trailer, the only reason I wanted to see it is because like the kids seemed they was just so close that I was like, there's no way, dude. Like,
Yeah,
What to be his son?
he has to be
Oh,
related somehow. Yeah.
oh shit. Wait,
So
Silence of the Lambs is considered horror?
yeah, somewhat.
kind of,
And
yeah.
he's a serial killer.
Yeah, I would consider it more of like a suspense or thriller than a horror movie.
Comes out as horror drama.
hmm Yeah,
I can see
it's
it.
more on the drama side. Um,
Ok- ok- I never liked this one, but I guess I mean, what do you think about horror comedies?
like what?
Scary movie.
So technically, what Evil Dead is considered one?
Mm, no, that's a campy horror movie. That's because like they intended that movie to be scary, and
Yeah.
it was right. Like that's a legendary series, but the first one was more horror than the Evil Dead or whatever the fuck what is the one where he goes into medieval times.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, that one was more like slapstick comedy with horror elements, but yeah, fucking the first one is a masterpiece. If have you seen the remake of it?
No.
The remake of it is as a fucking a real big fan of the original. The remake is pretty solid. I mean, it's not as great as the original, but I mean, you can't expect it to be either. It's not the same movie. But yeah, the remake is pretty good. I liked it. Fucking, I don't know if you've seen they had a series, like a spin-off of the Evil Dead. I mean, it's called Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, I've
And,
seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer.
it's fucking amazing. It's great. It holds up to like the original shit.
I was not a huge fan of Evil Dead. That's what I was asking more or less because it wasn't. I guessing because I saw it when I was older that I saw it and I just couldn't get through it, man.
Yeah. Like that one is like either you see it growing up or you can't really appreciate it for what it is. Because
Yeah.
like you say, there's some shit in it that's like stupid funny.
Yeah. That's why I can definitely agree that it's a comedy. For me, it was. But I mean, again, age is a huge wow factor. What do you think of Poltergeist, the original?
Oh, the
That's
original
that's a
shit.
great
That
series.
that one scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, that one was.
Fucking clown, dude.
They're here.
Like I'm not afraid of clowns. Like if I see a clown, whatever, but just seeing a twin clown as a kid would freak me out.
No.
You know what?
Yeah. That
You know
clown was fucking freaky.
Yeah. The only worst part, uh, as a kid in my room, we had a clown. Like before I moved to a new house, we had a clown picture. It was weird, the clown picture. And when we moved to a new house, I finally had my own room, and my mom put that clown picture in my room, and I'd be like, I don't want that fucking clown picture in my room, like a painting. But he was just there standing with a fucking accordion,
Oh.
and it was just. I couldn't sleep with it, dude. Fuck that. I had to take it down, put it in the
Yeah,
closet.
you had to turn it around and shit. Don't look at me.
Could fucking extend his hand. And take
For he was gonna come out of the painting and shit.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that clown picture.
That's some fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark shit right there, puppy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm looking through this list, and some of these you know, as dude, we actually have a lot more scary movies than I thought.
Oh, there's a shit ton. It's just
Yeah.
that you don't know about them because they're not fucking.
You know,
Uh,
No, but I actually mean like iconic. Like, well, iconic as in like they introduced like the whatever upcoming movies after that. Like, I had forgotten about Scream, but Scream's iconic.
yeah, it's alright. But you know what other movie fucked me up as a kid? Children of the Corn, dude.
Children
Oh,
of the
fuck
Corn, no
yeah.
fucking way,
Fuck
dude.
that, dude. Then I had fucking relatives that lived in a small town.
Yeah,
with
me
fucking
too, man. That's the
with
reason why.
cornfields with corn. Fucking
Yeah,
fuck that. I
For-
hate going over there, dude.
for fucking sure, dude. Um,
Dude, what's the name of this fucking movie now? You got me thinking of a movie. Kids that used to be able to control their parents, their eyes would turn white.
that's Children of the Corn.
Is that
Yeah.
no? That's no.
Oh, that's
That was
no or something.
that like a fog got a fog came through town and like he left some people pregnant. They were born out of the children. What the fuck is the name of the movie? Because I remember seeing Children of the Corn and seeing that movie, and
Yeah,
they were
but
both.
aren't all the kids look the same? They're all like pale or some shit.
Yeah, they're pale and they have like white hair.
Yeah,
White hair.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Not Salem's Lot. Children of Doom. Mm. Fuck.
Dude, and I remember seeing that movie. That movie's Village of the Damned.
Oh, okay.
You remember that movie, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was scary for me, man. I remember that fucking movie was like, dude, I hated watching it, but I loved it at the same time. Fuck, dude. I'm looking through more shit here, and I'm like, chingos of memories. Okay, so you say you didn't like it. Then, what Stephen King movie horror did you like?
I didn't like the remake of it. I like the original series.
Oh,
of it.
oh shit, my bad. I thought you meant the original one.
No, I like the original. That was pretty good. But like, there's tons of them. Like, which one do you like? Like Christine, who didn't grow up here. Carrie.
That's a great one, yeah.
Oh, Carrie's pretty good.
They remade that one too.
I didn't never see.
Eh,
I mean, the remake wasn't bad.
wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It goes back to the whole thing, like whenever, kind of like with music, how you guys said like if you have to add your own twist to it.
Yeah.
They kept it too close to the original one, where it was well done, but it had no wow factor because
Yeah.
it was too close to the original one.
There was no difference, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, just recast it. Do you consider the Saw movies horror movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah, like
After-
the collector. That was pretty good.
Collector shit, I probably haven't.
So
We ever seen the 80s movie Phantasma?
yes.
Yeah, that one freaked me out too, dude. Just that old white man. Fuck
Though, okay, there's another movie that like made me hate little kids.
that.
What the hell?
Besides Children of the Corn. Fucking. Did you ever watch The Omen?
Oh yes.
The original one?
Yeah, that movie fucked me up. When Damien makes the maid hang herself, like while the
Oh,
family's having a party and shit.
I remember that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up. When I saw that, I was like, no, fuck you, little white boy. Where's your daddy so that he could beat that ass? Yeah.
What's the oldest horror movie you've seen?
Night of
Yeah.
the Living Dead, I think.
Yeah. Black and white. Or...
Yeah. Not even Psycho. It's the
Oh,
Hitchcock movie.
Which
Yeah.
Or what's the other one?
The what?
The other Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah. Or Birds.
Birds.
Oh, Birds is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
See, a bunch of shit comes back. Like, I've forgotten I had seen some of his movies.
But yeah, fucking. So like for me, I think The Omen doesn't get enough credit because of The Exorcist. Like that one pretty much took all the like religion power away from other horror movies.
Hmm.
But if you want to see some like unsettling shit, watch the original Omen. Whew, great movie.
Where's the original one from?
Let me look it up. Okay, so
The 80s, isn't it?
yeah, and I think it's maybe a little bit earlier, but yeah,
76.
yeah,
Oh shit.
the Omen. Yeah, 76. Okay, so let's shift this to slashers. What's the most unique slasher that you've seen? I mean, you don't have to be talking about the main ones, right? Like Jason or Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Ghostface. I'm talking about like smaller movies, I guess.
Will you consider the collector slasher? He traps the people in their house. Or no, they have to be literally hack and slash kind of guy.
Mm, I think the most recent one that I liked, and I don't know if you would consider him, the guy from Jeepers Creepers.
Oh,
Is he a, s-
the
is
monster
he a,
thing.
is he a slasher, or would you consider him a monster?
I would consider him a monster, but
Okay.
I mean, with that being said, some slashers are monsters. I've never seen the collector, right? What is that
Oh,
one about?
it's kind of like Saw, but uh,
Title.
he's a it's a dude, like whatever, a killer.
Oh,
That
it says here at one point it was shopped as a prequel to the Saw franchise.
yeah, because he'll go to somebody's house when they're asleep, and he'll booby trap the whole
Oh,
house.
okay.
Mm.
That's why it's like kind of like Saw, but they'll use their own house as the whole
Yeah,
trap.
as the kill spot or whatever.
Yeah.
And you garbage? Do you have any?
Slashers has been original shit.
I mean, not it doesn't have to be original. I mean, because they all kill, but fucking
Iconic.
something that like you were like, oh well, that's different. That's cool.
Shit. As a slasher, I mean, as a slasher, I think you kind of said it. We haven't really had anything. We had a series of really bad remakes the last
How
two
about
decades.
Happy Death Day? Hey, you guys ever seen that
Happy
one?
Death Day. It
The
sounds
hell?
familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's kind of like that movie from Tom Cruise, like Kill Repeat, whatever.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it, or I've seen the trailers for it. I mean, it looks all right.
it's
The
alright.
hell?
It's alright. It's different. It's like two other movies into a horror movie, I guess.
I think it's because a lot of stuff has been done to the point where you're like classic knife and shit like that. Like that's what I'm trying to think. Like the most original one, honestly, was no, it would have been Saw, but again, that's he
Well, I mean,
uses.
if you want to say Jigsaw,
Yeah,
just say Jigsaw. Yeah, Jigsaw's pretty unique.
I mean that was the last. I mean, I think it's unique when people start making fun of you,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Jigsaw has been made fun for like the
Well, I
last.
mean that because it's like the Fast and the Furious of horror movies.
That's true.
There's like 15 of those motherfuckers. Okay, so I'm gonna drop a little fucking gem on you. There's this movie called Laid to Rest, and I saw it. I think fucking I rented this movie or whatever. But the killer's name is Chrome Skull, and he wears a like a skull mask that's chrome, obviously. But he wields two knives, and if I remember correctly, he has like a webcam on his shoulder, so like he gets the first person point of view of him fucking killing people and shit. It's a pretty sexy movie.
You know,
I recommend the first one. There's a second one, I've never seen it, but the first one's fucking awesome.
Uh, You know what? Let me take something. I remember a trailer that I saw a while back. I never got to see the movie, but I remember that creepy ass smile. It was a movie that came out in 2018 called Truth or Dare.
Never heard of it.
Uh, if you watch the trailer, there's a part where like so the concept of it is like teens go to mountain spirit. Pretty much, you play truth or dare. Either you do whatever is told of you, or the spirit pretty much makes you kill yourself. But it's the face that they make before they die.
Oh, I see it. Oh shit, it's so cool.
Yeah, it looks very creepy, man. Like it's again, it's not necessarily like iconic, but the face they make every single time looks very creepy and very similar. So like it actually creeped the crap out of me when I saw the trailer. I always wanted to go see it. I just never went
You
back
never
to.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of fucking Matrix when the agent Smith laughs. I don't know. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah. Jay Smith,
Well,
Capalo.
I guess there's another movie. It's a slasher movie that I saw also. I fucking came across this gem of a movie. It's called Slashers, like literally slashers, and it's a it's a movie where they kidnap six people, and like I think the show is posted like on the dark web or whatever the fuck. But it's like a game show where people are trying to evade slashers, and fucking I thought that was fucking super unique too. So here, look, the fucking synopsis: six random contestants are put into a game show where they'll face evil clowns, evisceration, happy doctors, and wild maniacs. This movie, like, it's gory and like that's fucking.
It's a series.
Is it?
Oh, slasher TV series.
Well,
You know what?
for me, it's just a movie.
Oh, please slasher.
You should if you want, you know what? Going through the list, and I completely missed this one. I mean, we're in the age of superheroes, right? So did you see Brightburn?
No,
No.
that's pretty good.
You should. You definitely should. There was the what a horror hero movie. I think
Yeah,
it's one of the
he's
few
like
ones.
an anti-hero or whatever.
No, he's actually the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, well, shit. Okay. So he's just a
So
villain.
so yeah, like it's pretty much if super. So the one that they did was Brightburn. So that one was Superman, right? If what if Superman was
An
I don't even
asshole.
want to an asshole, right?
Yeah, like if
Yeah,
he was evil. If
and
he was evil.
so yeah, like on I mean the I really like the movie because it straight up like they weren't hiding when how he kills you. Like this guy literally just dropped one of his family members'
Yeah.
truck on itself, and the guy's jaw broke.
I,
And
I've
you can see the jaw
like Shatter. Yeah.
shatter. He does the one thing you wish you could see Superman do, right? Just laser beam someone through the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and straight up you see the lasers coming up pretty much like
Headshot.
yeah. So it's pretty good, man, actually, and the costume that he has it's very iconic. Um, I know that I saw it in the movie theater and I was like, dude, this is actually. I really wish they would have continued with the whole series because towards the end they kind of hint at the other people or like the evil alter egos of the Justice League.
Yeah.
So, shit, I kind of wish they would have continued with them though.
Yeah. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I've never seen like the whole movie itself. But like, doesn't he like fucking take his mom like into like the thinnest part of atmosphere and he just drops her ass?
Pretty much. I mean, the thing is that he's young, right? So hormonal
Yeah.
teenager likes a girl, gets ignored by the girl. Like he has superhuman strength, so he crushes your hand. He crushes your hand. So, and that's all the girl he likes, dude. So,
Imagine who he doesn't.
Like, I think it's definitely worth the watch. Only because of the unique aspect of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've wanted to see it. I never got around to it. There's another one that's like everyone sucks its fucking cock off. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Hereditary.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I heard a
Mm-hmm.
lot about it, but
Yeah,
I guess
people fucking say that movie's like the fucking sickest pair of tits you've ever seen, but I,
Oh fuck!
I don't know. Like, dude,
that's
people.
a great way to describe a horror film to go see.
I was about to say that. Like, that's a interesting analogy, but sure.
Well, I mean, what's a horror movie without titties?
That's you're
A horror movie.
I grew up in the great age of fucking movies where everyone that died was trying to fuck.
no shit, right? That's
Oh,
what
yes, true.
fucking Jason, the cock blocker.
It was.
For real.
It wasn't a horror film till we saw titties. That's true.
Yeah, you didn't know what you were watching until them titties came out. Oof. Well, fuck. We kind of got lost in that one, but I'm kind of glad we did. We're already going a little longer than normal, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just chop it off right there.
Oof.
Fucking, we had some good talks in Hollywood. Holly at your boy.
Shit, we got great ideas.
We got, oh, dude, we're full of ideas. We're young, dumb, and full of great ideas.
Oof.
So yeah, fucking garbage. I don't know if you have anything that you want to close the show out with. You want to plug your stuff?
Nah, man. I mean, we were talking about nothing but good horror films. I think we need to see if we can find any Monte horror movies.
Some Monte horror. Yeah.
Like back in the days, like the critters in the 80s.
Yeah. They're gonna be chingo javelinas and shit. Mutated fucking wild boar and shit.
Gee,
Well, I don't know if there's anything else you want to bring up, puppy. I mean, for sure, next week we're gonna continue this. Papi had a good conversation of like us pitting slashers up against each other. Bleh. Fuck. Of us pitting slashers up against each other. I immediately already know who's gonna win, but
Does that have to be slasher or just how about?
well, I mean, just a horror movie villain. It doesn't have to be just slasher. But,
I got my top pick. I got my winner. My golden horse or whatever. My
I-
top horse.
there's no way you're gonna beat mine, but whatever.
Oh, what is the same one? Oh,
It might. You never know. But thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. This podcast can be found where podcasts are hosted. That's Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, TuneIn, iHeartRadio. You can go to the website hangingheavy.podbean.com. That's probably the best way to do it. Or if you download the Podbean app, it makes listening a whole lot easier. You automatically get notified when an upload goes up, and you can like, comment, share, and probably find all the other podcasts that you listen to on said service. Thank you for joining us. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. Much love and rich and rare.